If you're ready to transform your life, it all starts with a simple yet powerful truth. Change begins in the mind. The first step to creating the life you've always dreamed of is changing how you think. Without shifting your mindset, achieving true and lasting change will always feel just out of reach. Whether you're aiming for success, joy, or fulfillment, positive thinking is the key to unlocking those doors. In this summary, we'll dive deep into techniques that can help you break free from the limitations that have been holding you back. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Book Pulse for more insightful content that helps you grow, thrive, and reach your highest potential. First, we'll explore an easy yet powerful way to build self-confidence, empowering you to overcome the feelings of self-doubt and inferiority that may have been weighing you down. Then, we'll discuss the secret to leading a peaceful life by learning how to master your own mind. You'll discover a practical method to quiet those racing thoughts and foster a calm mindset, allowing you to face life's challenges with grace and composure. Next, you'll unlock the secret to boundless energy, even when life becomes stressful or overwhelming. There are 3 simple habits you can integrate into your daily routine that will help you maintain high energy levels throughout the day, ensuring you thrive in everything you do. We'll also touch on the true source of happiness. Contrary to what many believe, lasting happiness isn't found in material possessions or external achievements. It comes from within. This summary will guide you through tapping into your inner well of happiness and show you how to nurture it on a daily basis. Finally, because protecting your energy is just as crucial as boosting it, we'll explain how to prevent energy drains, especially from emotions like anger. You'll learn techniques to manage negative feelings and maintain emotional balance, helping you stay focused and in control. This summary is not just a guide. It's a complete toolkit that will empower you to reshape your thoughts, renew your energy, and cultivate a deeper sense of happiness and peace in your life. So, let's get started. Do you know there's a magical thing that, if included in your life, will bring you more happiness and success? Want to know what this magic is? It's your self-confidence. Without a strong sense of self-worth and a belief in your abilities, you can never achieve true success because you'll never understand your true self or what you really want from life. Maybe you lack self-confidence, but the good news is that you can learn how to develop courage and confidence within yourself. Often, the root cause of this lack of confidence is an inferiority complex, which might stem from childhood experiences. For example, if someone went through a traumatic or violent experience in their early years, it can leave a deep mark on their mind, preventing their self-confidence from growing as they get older. Take, for instance, people who spend their whole lives in the shadow of their older siblings. Maybe your older brother or sister consistently scored high marks while you only managed average grades. Every time this happened, your parents would scold and compare you to your siblings, slowly chipping away at your self-esteem. You might think this doesn't matter much, but it actually creates a deep sense of inferiority within you, making you believe you can never be like your siblings. You start to think you're only meant for an average life. However, there's something important you've missed here. Just because someone gets perfect grades in school doesn't guarantee their future success. You'll be surprised to know that some of the most successful people in the world weren't great academics at all. Remember, the most important grades aren't the ones you earn in school, but the ones you achieve in real life. If nobody told you this during childhood, you might carry that inferiority complex into adulthood, constantly doubting yourself and never feeling truly confident. So how can we stop feeling inferior? The answer lies in developing self-confidence. Stop the negative self-talk immediately. Focus on your strengths and speak positively about yourself every day. If you hold a weak image of yourself in your mind, break that image today. Start imagining yourself as a strong, confident person. Believe that you can achieve anything because you have the ability within you. Don't fear new situations. Always remember, your attitude is stronger than the problem. Once you learn to live life with a positive attitude, you'll be able to handle any situation. But if you view things with a negative attitude, Even the smallest issue can have a significant impact on your life. A peaceful mind generates power. Living a peaceful and stress-free life is a dream for everyone. But the truth is, achieving peace of mind requires effort. However, no effort is too small when it comes to living a calm and serene life. To cultivate a peaceful mind, you need to change the way you think. Start practicing today. Twice a day, take time to clear your mind completely. Try to let go of your fears, insecurities, and all negative thoughts and feelings. Once you finish this exercise, you'll feel a sense of calm and inner peace. After clearing out the negative thoughts, begin filling your mind with positive ones. Think about all the good things you have in life. Imagine yourself living a creative and healthy life. Picture yourself as a strong and capable person. By doing this, negative thoughts won't have space in your mind because it will already be filled with positivity. Over time, these positive thoughts will settle deeply in your mind, pushing out any negative ones. Eventually, a day will come when there will be no room for negativity in your life, and you'll spend every moment in peace and tranquility. If this technique doesn't suit your lifestyle, you can practice silence every day. Take minutes to sit quietly. Choose a calm, quiet room in your house where you can be alone and just sit there in complete silence for minutes or more. During this time, don't do anything. Just embrace the silence and enjoy that moment. Silence has a healing effect that strengthens you from within. You can also learn from this story. Author Vincent Peale was having breakfast with two of his friends in a hotel. The three were discussing how well they had slept the previous night. One friend, Andy, kept complaining about his inability to sleep. He shared that he tossed and turned all night and woke up feeling tired. Andy explained that before going to bed, he had watched the news. The disturbing news filled his mind with negative and stressful thoughts, and in that state, he tried to sleep. On the other hand, their friend Buddy said he slept soundly and woke up feeling refreshed, even though he had also listened to the news before bed. Buddy shared that he follows a secret routine every night before sleeping. Curious, Norman and Andy were eager to know his secret. Buddy revealed that he had learned this routine from his father, and it was simple. Every night before sleeping, his family would pray together. This practice brought them a sense of peace and calm, filling them with positive energy. Buddy explained that he changes his mental attitude every night before bed so he can sleep like a child, deeply and peacefully. If you want to achieve this level of peace of mind, you must practice the techniques mentioned in this chapter. They will help you remain positive and live a peaceful life. How to have constant energy. Sometimes we forget how powerful our minds are. We fail to realize that if we constantly think we are tired, we will start feeling exhausted even if we haven't done anything physically demanding. The secret to an unlimited source of energy lies in taking complete care of your body. When you eat healthy, work out regularly, get enough sleep, and avoid unhealthy habits like smoking, drinking, or overeating, you'll find yourself with so much energy that even after a long day of hard work, you won't feel drained. Another way to maintain high energy levels is to lead a balanced emotional life. When your body, mind, and spirit are in harmony, you'll stay strong and have the power to work for hours without feeling tired. Your energy isn't dependent on your age or circumstances because your emotional state directly affects your physical state, and your emotional state is influenced by your mental state. Let's revisit the importance of thoughts and how they can either build or break us. Consider the story of a businessman named Sam. He found himself in a big mess after having an affair with a married woman for several months. He was feeling incredibly guilty because he wanted to end the relationship, but the woman refused, threatening to tell her husband everything. Sam was extremely worried about his public image and didn't want to face the shame and embarrassment of being exposed to his family, so he kept quiet. He felt trapped, unsure of how to escape this situation. The stress and tension started to take a toll on Sam's health. He became anxious and unhappy, and he struggled to sleep at night. To solve the problem, Sam decided to seek help through psychotherapy. He asked his therapist to prescribe sleeping pills so he could get some rest. But the pills didn't work. Even after switching to another medication, nothing improved, and his insomnia grew worse with each passing day. For months, Sam suffered from severe insomnia, which started affecting his overall life. Sam's psychotherapist suggested that he meet with Vincent Peale. At first, Sam was skeptical, thinking that if medication couldn't help, what could Norman possibly do? But after a few days, Sam went to see Norman and shared his entire story. Norman told him that it was no surprise he couldn't sleep. He had 2 other guests sharing his bed every night. Sam was confused and replied that he slept alone. Norman explained that the 2 guests were fear and guilt, which had taken up residence in his mind. Sam was consumed by fear of public shame and regret over his actions. Gradually, Norman helped him accept his mistakes and guided him to seek forgiveness from a higher power. Within a few days, Sam's life returned to normal. He started sleeping peacefully at night and felt energized throughout the day. As we discussed at the beginning of this chapter, to stay energetic all day long, we need to take care of our body, mind, and spirit. Try prayer power. Some people believe that if they face a physical problem, it must be because something is wrong with their body, but they often overlook the importance of mental and spiritual health. It's crucial to understand that even physical health experts rely on the power of prayer during the healing process. Many times, when someone experiences an illness, they also struggle with a lack of peace and tranquility. To remain physically fit, it's essential to strengthen both your mental and spiritual health as well. Just like scientific methods are used to release different forms of energy in the world, prayer releases positive energy within us. This energy naturally slows down the aging process and helps protect you from various health problems. The purpose of any prayer practice is to open your mind and soul, allowing you to feel the divine power, the greatest force in the world. When you connect with this power, you'll feel an unlimited flow of energy running through your veins. Several years ago, a man named Bill started a small business in New York with just 1 employee. The place where they operated was so tiny that it felt like a hole in the wall. Yet, a few years later, Bill shifted his business to a bigger location. As time went on, they moved to an even larger space, and his once small business became highly successful. When asked about the secret to his success, Bill always said it came down to hard work, a positive attitude, and prayer. Of course, Bill was a creative and talented person, but in addition to relying on his skills, he always believed in the power of prayer. Bill shared his formula for a successful business, which consisted of 3 steps: prioritize, picturize, and actualize. First, whenever Bill faced a problem, he shared it with God. Whatever he needed in life, he talked to the divine about it because he trusted God more than anyone else. Second, after finding a solution or asking for something, he would picturize it. This means visualizing what you desire, creating a mental image, or even printing it on paper. By looking at this picture daily, you start working day and night to make your dream a reality. Over time, the impact of this focus leads to your dream coming true. Third, after picturizing his wish, Bill unconsciously began to see it come to life. He called this step actualize. By practicing this method, or following a prayer routine that fits into your daily life, you can achieve better results. There's a strong guarantee that this method can help you secure a good job and improve your mental, physical, and spiritual health. How to create your own happiness. It's unfortunate that people often look for happiness in relationships or material things, but true happiness will only come when we are happy from within, because only we have the power to make ourselves genuinely happy. If we are unhappy inside, no amount of wealth or fame in the world can bring us joy. Happiness is the easiest thing to achieve. Every morning, decide that you are going to be happy today, and you'll see how your entire day passes with joy and laughter. The same principle applies to sadness. If you're feeling unhappy inside and keep telling yourself how miserable you are, then no matter what happens, you'll always remain sad. Whether you choose to be happy or sad is entirely up to you. It's true that sometimes situations are beyond our control. There are moments in life that make us feel sad and disappointed, but more often than not, people remain unhappy because of their own mindset and attitude. Consider H.C. Matter, a cheerful man who loves to travel and often goes on trips with his wife, Mary. Wherever they go, they carry a card with them. This card is the secret to their happiness, and it even spreads joy to those they meet along the way. If you were to read the card, it says, "If you want to be happy, let go of hate and worry. Live a simple life. Always give more than you receive. Think less of yourself and more of other people." The message is simple. If you want to be happy, let go of hate and worry. Live a simple life. Give more to others than you receive, and think less about yourself and more about others. Try applying this philosophy in your own life and see the results for yourself. You might think this card is old-fashioned or cliché, but give it a try for just 1 or 2 weeks, and you'll see how much of a difference it makes in your life. You'll discover that it's more powerful than you initially thought and has the potential to completely transform your life. When you change the way you think, your entire experience of the world changes as well. When you're happy from within, all you see around you is happiness. Once you achieve this inner happiness, it will feel as though you're living in an entirely different world. Of course, you'll still be in the same place, but you'll be a changed person from the inside, a better version of yourself. Stop fuming and fretting. Did you know that when you're angry, you're at your weakest? In one of the previous chapters, we discussed how to gain more energy, but now let's understand how we lose our energy so quickly. First of all, slow down your fast-paced life. You may not realize it, but in today's modern world, we're not really living. We're constantly rushing. Take a moment to look at your lifestyle. We walk fast, eat fast, drive fast, all because we're constantly chasing something. We're all in a race to achieve something in life. This fast-paced life is ruining many people's well-being, damaging both their minds and spirits. It's making life more toxic, leading to stress, anger, and mental unrest. The solution is to control this speed and quiet the noise in your mind. Try to live a natural and balanced life. Your mental and spiritual health are the most important things, and one of the best ways to protect them is by reducing anger. A simple way to manage your anger is to sit down in a chair and relax your body and mind completely, like a calm and serene lake. Now, for the next few minutes, imagine a scene that brings you peace and relaxation. Listen to what your inner silence tells you and deeply feel the calmness within. This is a highly effective exercise, but to reap its full benefits, you need to practice it regularly. Let's understand this through an example. Once, a businessman with a short temper visited a doctor. This businessman was hyperactive and began explaining his busy work life to the doctor. He told the doctor that he always took his office work home because he had so much to do, and he would work late into the night before going to bed. The doctor asked him why he didn't delegate some of his work to others or seek help. Hearing this, the businessman became furious, feeling insulted by the doctor's suggestion. He responded angrily, saying that no one else could do his job as efficiently or as quickly as he could. He believed that his company depended entirely on him. The doctor then calmly said, "All right, I'll give you a prescription that you need to follow." The prescription was simple. The businessman had to take a 2-hour break every day to go for a walk, and once a week, he was to visit a cemetery. The businessman was shocked at the idea of visiting a cemetery. The doctor explained that he wanted the businessman to look at the graves of people who were no longer in this world. He needed to reflect on the fact that these individuals once thought, just like the businessman, that the world couldn't function without them. Yet here they were, resting peacefully in their graves, while the world continued just fine without them. The message was clear. Even those who once considered themselves indispensable have left the world, and nothing has stopped in their absence. Life goes on whether we are here or not. It's a bitter truth. The businessman understood what the doctor was trying to teach him. He decided to live his life with a more relaxed mindset, realizing the importance of appreciating himself without constantly rushing. As a result, his anger slowly started to fade. Today, he lives a much calmer and more peaceful life, and his business is thriving even more than before. We often think that by rushing through life, we'll achieve more, but that's not true. This constant race is robbing us of both our health and peace of mind. We lack patience, and we get angry over the smallest things because our energy levels are depleted. The competition in today's fast-paced world has increased, and everyone is in a rush to get ahead of one another. People are so attached to money and material things that they feel unhappy and restless inside. While we can't instantly get rid of all our problems, we can slow down and try to live a healthier and more peaceful life. That's the secret to a calm and happy existence. Conclusion: a life filled with joy, fulfillment, and a deep sense of well-being is something we all aspire to. Often, we chase happiness through external means, our relationships, career achievements, or material possessions, believing that these will bring us lasting satisfaction. But as we have explored in this summary, true happiness stems from within. It is cultivated through inner peace and a mindset that focuses on positive growth. When we change the way we think, we open the door to transforming not just our external circumstances, but our entire experience of life. In this summary, you've learned a vital truth. Believing in yourself is the cornerstone of personal transformation. Letting go of the negative experiences that have shaped your self-perception is essential for moving forward. Many of us carry wounds from our past, particularly from childhood, that deeply impact how we see ourselves in the present. Whether it's low self-confidence or feelings of inferiority, these limiting beliefs hold us back. But by practicing positive self-talk and intentionally creating a strong, empowering mental image of ourselves, we can break free from these chains. To truly become strong, you must visualize yourself as strong and never allow yourself to view weakness as your identity. Another key takeaway is that a peaceful mind is the foundation for a peaceful life. Inner peace doesn't come by accident. It requires practice and intention. We introduced two simple yet powerful techniques that can help you cultivate a calm and centered mindset. One of these is the Empty Your Mind technique, a method that clears mental clutter and allows you to reset your thoughts. Once you try it, you'll likely be surprised at how effective and refreshing it is. In addition to this, maintaining energy throughout the day is crucial to handling your responsibilities with clarity and resilience. This summary has provided strategies for boosting and sustaining your energy levels, but it also reminds us that energy leaks, especially those caused by anger, can quickly drain us. By managing your emotions and slowing down the fast pace of life, you can prevent these energy losses and live more intentionally. It's a well-known fact that the pressures of today's high-speed world contribute to increased stress and frustration. But we don't have to fall victim to this. Whenever you feel anger building up, take a moment to breathe deeply, go for a walk, or practice other calming exercises. These moments of pause allow your mind to regain control and reduce stress. Anyone who is striving to bring more positivity, balance, and serenity into their life will benefit greatly from applying the concepts discussed in this summary. The advice shared here combines both proven theory and practical, actionable steps. By making a commitment today, you can begin to live a life that is healthier, calmer, and more positive, with a heart and spirit at peace. I truly hope the insights shared in this summary have resonated with you and provided practical tools for creating a more positive and fulfilling life. Remember, happiness, peace, and success are not distant goals reserved for a fortunate few. They are within your grasp, right now. It all begins with believing in your own potential, having the courage to shift your mindset, and maintaining the strength to keep moving forward, even when challenges arise. If you put these principles into action, you'll soon see profound changes in your life. If you enjoyed this summary and would like more inspiring and insightful content like this, I encourage you to subscribe to Book Pulse. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments, give this video a thumbs up, and help spread the positivity by sharing it with others. Your support makes a huge difference and allows us to continue creating meaningful content that can inspire and transform lives. Stay positive, stay inspired, and I look forward to seeing you in the next summary.